This is the A1 Pro. It's running Android 8.1. It's an 18:9 full screen smartphone. It also has Face ID. Build quality and design on the UMIDIGI A1 Pro is excellent. Got that lovely chrome frame, quite striking really, especially outside. And it's a 5.5 inch 720p display. The whole phone itself is relatively small compared to the smartphones we get nowadays. They're huge. This is like you're holding a 5-inch phone. It is great. It's compacted it in really, really well. Quite narrow bezels, 85% screen to body ratio. The back, that Lumia, beautiful effect. A lovely blue colour here. There are black and silver available as well, housing the dual rear cameras and the rear fingerprint. I've been impressed with the Face ID on this smartphone, given it's a budget device. It unlocks in most conditions outside relatively quick as well, quicker than the fingerprint sensor. And even in darker conditions, it works quite well. Fingerprint sensor has been working fine still. There's been no degrade in performance within the fingerprint sensor. It works every time, but is a little bit on the slow side sometimes. The display has some good brightness levels. Outside it is very, very sunny, and that is full brightness. Turn it right down, then obviously it does go rather dim. The display is very good. I like the display on this. Viewing angles are excellent. Great colours, good detail, and sharp icons. Seeing as we are here at the camera, let's jump straight in to the camera. The A1 Pro has a 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel dual rear camera, and unfortunately the bokeh or portrait effect doesn't work. I mean, I even think it's not a true dual rear camera, because when I do cover the other lens, the blur effect is still present. So that's a little bit disappointing. But on the whole, overall, as a as a camera and a video camera, it's not actually too bad at all. Do get some decent pics. EIS seems to work pretty well on the phone as well. Yeah, for a budget smartphone, it really isn't too bad at all. You can even see in the pictures yourself. Some of the pictures don't come out very vibrant or don't seem sort of full of life. Detail is there though, and you can't really grumble for a phone just over 100 quid. So check these videos out. Oh!
Where should we go now?
No.
You don't care about me, and if you're not going to make an effort with me like I try and
They are that.
Oh!
Oh, what's that? You got some new clothes.
Good job, mate. Now bring it back to the yard.
Show me. Show me. Can I see?
This is the front-facing camera on the A1 Pro. Outdoors. It's quite bright out here today. But the camera doesn't seem too bad at all. Let me know what you think. The A1 Pro has a 3150 milliamp battery, and battery life is about average. So here there was 5% left. Screen on time is 4 hours and 54 minutes. That was sort of late afternoon time, so I had to go and whack it on charge. The best I got was at obviously 1% battery, and screen on time 5 hours and 23. That's the most I squeezed out of it, and that's with sort of moderate use. But yeah, I'd like to see some improvement on battery performance on the A1 Pro. GPS test. This is the GPS test app. Accuracy was within 8 foot, which for me is very accurate. There's only a few satellites there. Signal is about average, but when you compare it to my driving using Google Maps, there was no problem at all. It stuck to the route at all times. It was very, very accurate and very, very fast. I even deviated off course to see how quick it would auto or reroute my route, and that happened quite quickly as well. So the GPS connectivity on the A1 Pro is a thumbs up. Okay, signal strength is good in terms of Wi-Fi. I'm a couple of floors up. It's nearly full signal, so let's see what speeds you get. on Sky Broadband. Remember, my broadband is rubbish, so let's see what we get today. Okay, nearly a megabyte upload speed. But that's good. That's a good reading, especially 2 floors up. Let's switch over to mobile data. Okay, so I'm on the EE network. This smartphone does have band 20 in, so it supports the 800 megahertz on 4G. Signal strength could be better. Let's see what we get. So that's great. That is much better than my home broadband as well, which makes me sick sometimes. But although it's relatively low signal strength, there's good download and good upload speed there. Let's have a look at some YouTube. Now, on the unboxing video, one person commented which highlighted something to me, which I don't know why, but I didn't notice at first, mainly because I'm looking for a camera when I'm doing this. 60 frames per second, it wasn't as smooth as I'd like it. And I thought it may have been due to poor signal, poor data connection or something like that. But it wasn't, because I did the test again and it was a little bit stuttery. So here we go, guys. This is on 60 FPS, 8K video, and you can just notice certain parts, slight bit of jitteriness, not as smooth as you'd think a 60 FPS enabled smartphone would be. A little bit jumpy. There we go, that bit there, look. So let's switch to a 4K 30 frames per second and show you that. Okay, 720p, no 60 frames per second, this should be 30. Got a closer look at this one. Full screen. It does seem smoother. So it looks to me the A1 Pro struggles slightly with some 60 FPS content. But other than that, it is a beautiful 720p display, remember, which looks very, very crisp. Great, vibrant colours. And great for a budget smartphone. So the loudspeaker I really like on this smartphone. Definitely one of the better ones I've heard on a budget smartphone. Loud and very clear. It's great. And you can cut it off quite easily as well. Yeah, I don't think you'd be disappointed with the loudspeaker on the A1 Pro. It's really good. I don't know if this is a glitch with the actual game or not. I have played PUBG a couple of times on the smartphone, and obviously you have to have it on low settings and have a decent internet connection as well. But as you can see here, my body has disappeared. Okay, so I don't know what's happening here. Looks odd. I've got no legs, I've got no arms. There's no other people around either. Or just people with hair. Wow. That seems to be loaded right there. I don't know whether it's a glitch in the game or the smartphone. So I can't really give a true reading on that, unfortunately. And I'm jumping without no arms or legs. Wow, never seen that before. But it is quite an intensive game, uses a lot of resources. This is a quad-core CPU smartphone, 3 gigs of RAM. But I would expect it to run a little bit better. It is on low settings as well, so obviously a lot of the terrain is smoothed over. And it looks quite pixelated there on the ground. There we go, it's Come back. That tells me it is network connectivity. Okay, so I'm here. I'm running, and let's see. It skips a little bit there. A combination of network connection and maybe low performance. For some reason, my avatar or character hasn't fully loaded, so I'll probably put that down to network connectivity on there. It seems to have settled a little bit now. Obviously I haven't got my arms or legs, but I'm in, it's loaded. Unfortunately I can't test it fully for you, but gaming has been okay. But I suppose it might struggle with high intensive games such as this. Okay guys, so this is the A1 Pro from UMIDIGI. It is a budget smartphone, which has been beautifully designed. No doubt about that whatsoever. Build quality is very, very good. Beautiful chrome frame, solid build, and really good size. Very, very manageable in the hand. Yes, I have big hands, but it's like you've got a 5-inch smartphone. Very, very good. The display 720p, although very, very good. Viewing angles. Camera is average. It's not too bad, although the bokeh effect doesn't work at all really. Battery life could be better. Audio quality is great. Does struggle with 60 FPS, doesn't it, on YouTube with videos? But normally video performance is quite good. Loudspeaker I really, really like on this smartphone. GPS great. 4G connectivity and Wi-Fi connectivity is also great. A little bit of a glitch in the gaming there earlier, which is a little bit of a shame. But on the whole, it is a good, average smartphone, which looks great. Links are in the description below if you want to take a look. Any questions, please comment below. Please give the video a thumbs up after watching this. And subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.